going to try and make a video per week. It's going to be called This Week in Pattaya. And what it's going to be about is you're going to get a restaurant in there, a cheap or a high-end one. You're going to get a guest house or an hotel in there, a cheap and a high one. And I also want to put little things in like the football. And I just want to say that before we go any further, before I introduce you to Amphoe, which is another little video, another little thing I'm incorporating because I want somebody of local interest in each one of these videos. Now Amphoe is that, but before we go to Amphoe, Saturday we went to the football.
Yeah, amazing.
It's your first time, yeah? It's your first time?
Yeah, I've been trying to watch the team all season, the new team, but they've switched to playing on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Which coincides with the day I have my charity meeting.
Yes,
So last week was the first Saturday and down I went. And
we had a great time. And before we go any further, we'll show you a little bit of that now. Today is football away days and we're going to Muang, the CK Stadium. We've arrived at CK Stadium, it's here. So we've just been into the club shop and they're taking us somewhere else. I don't know whether we've got a stand or not, but none of us have ever been here before. That's pretty good, wasn't it? The manager came and he's given us free tickets, so we haven't got to pay. And this is our stand over here.
Might get filled.
Come inside the ground and surprisingly there's more away fans than there is home fans. Oh, look at this. We've got a drummer here.
Brilliant day out, organised by you, mate, and if they play Saturday I'll be on every trip.
Yeah, you can't come Sunday because he does the Saturday nights on the
Saturday games for football. All out. Sundays for go to church.
Bit dangerous, this. Oh shit. I said it was dangerous. I'll be honest here, it's not looking good. I don't know what's happened this off, but we've come out, we're looking a bit deflated. Dare I say we needed that. We won! We did it! 2-1! Thank you, brother, thank you. Fantastic. My first away match and we won 2-1.
Yeah.
Did you have a good day?
Absolutely amazing. Lots and lots of things impressed me about it. You know, I was a bit of a shock at the state of the ground, the size of the ground. There was about 200 people there.
And there was more of us, wasn't there?
Yeah, the away fans were far greater than the home fans, but the atmosphere was amazing. You've got your own band, your drum, what are they called?
I think they're called something like We Are Pattaya Family.
Yeah, something amazing.
They have these black shirts on. They're like the Pattaya Ultras, but they're good lads. They're great fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, you've even got the sitting in the stand with us was the owners of the football club, and they were giving out whiskey to the fans.
That's right, and it was a lovely day as well. Yeah.
Great day.
The atmosphere and the relationship between the club, the players and the fans is absolutely impressive. It really is. One thing I noticed at the end of the game, the away fans go to the home fans and the home team come to the away fans.
Yeah, they do that all the time. Yeah.
And then away team came to our end, did a full lineup, and everybody sang the club song together. Yeah. Really good.
Moving on from that, Arthur, tell us a little bit about yourself. Arthur is head of SAFA, SSFA.
Well, I'm a head of a small club called the SOS Club.
Yeah.
And we raise money. Our sole nominated charity is SAFA, which is the Armed Forces charity, which has been going about 135 years.
What does SAFA stand for?
Soldiers, Sailors and Air Force Families Association.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful.
I know they are a breakaway group from the Royal British Legion.
Our club, the SOS Club, we started late 2015 when we were all British Legion members, and still are, by the way, and still support the British Legion in as many ways as we can, but that's a personal commitment.
Yeah.
As a group, we found ourselves, the branch moved to Khao Noi on the dark side. And all the Pattaya lads were so used to meeting every Sunday in Pattaya, there was no arrangements made. It went to last Saturday of the month, and it was up the dark side. So we said, can we still meet for a beer? And of course the authorities at B said, yeah, you can always meet for a beer. But we couldn't represent the British Legion.
Is anybody, because I've been asked a few times by subscribers, can they come along? Is everybody welcome along?
It's SOS Club and Friends.
The SOS stands for Social on Sunday.
Social on Sunday, yeah. And that's basically it there.
Cool.
Yeah, and obviously you get a SAPA badge, you get a card for the club, membership is free, and you can bring as many friends as you want. There's no pressure on attending. If there's only a dozen of us, we're quite happy, we still have a good time.
Well, I've seen you guys going, as we're going to football, because the football's not on Sunday, you guys are coming in. Just before we go any further, Arthur, I just want to introduce the next third section to this one, and it's going to be a little restaurant I found in Pattaya. It's like in the back end of Walker Street, near to Tokkom, but I'll give you more details now. My restaurant of the week is here. And it's on Soi Yen Sabai, which is basically like the Arab area, and I believe this restaurant is very good. It's Thai food, and the name of it is Sa-Dung. I'll try to get that right then. I've gone for the red curry, which looks absolutely delicious. Noodles are dry noodles, which I love dry noodles, the really thin ones. Spring rolls, because I need a bit of stodge, and Thai omelette, which I absolutely love. That was Tam Suru. That's very, very nice, really fresh. One thing I did like is not the food didn't come in one go, so I was able to eat quite a bit from what I ordered. Highly recommend. And this is I'll put a link in the description of where this place is. It's near to Walker Street, sort of the back end, where the shishas, Arab places are. That restaurant, guys, I highly recommend. It was beautiful, that food there, incredible, and it's not expensive as well. Now, Arthur, tell us a little bit more about SOS and the kind of, the money you raise, what you do.
Yeah, sure, yeah. We ran for about a year, 2016, and what money we collected, we put in the Poppy Fund.
Yeah.
But at the end of the year, we decided rather to follow somebody, we wanted to stand alone.
Yeah.
So we discussed it as a group, and we decided to choose another charity that wasn't represented in Southeast Asia at all, in any way.
Because there's a lot of armed force lads out here, isn't there?
So many, many, you know. And there's no obligation to attend, so we could have a load of members. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, somebody hears about it, they can turn up. Friends can bring friends. It's organic. We've only been going 3-4 years, you know.
So basically, it's every Sunday here at Extra Bar, and if you want to come along, you can do. What time do you start?
We start at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're based here. The Extra Bar have been tremendous with us. We've got a great relationship with them. We're working on things like shared branding and events, including Nick as well. Just all we want to do is raise the awareness of the charity so that people know it exists over here.
Because I'm not, you know, I don't want to get political here, but I think there's a lot of sad things going on with the armed forces at the moment, especially, you know, in the UK.
Yeah. Do you know?
We seem to be forgetting about them. And whether you agree with war or not, you know, these lads put themselves up and they're being kind of dumped on, I think, anyway. Yeah,
it's a difficult situation to be in. We are representative of who we support money and raise money for, so it's quite obvious where our beliefs lie. Yeah. But as a charity group, we're not. It's not our place to get involved in politics, personal opinions. But yes,
that's the same as me with my channel, by the way.
A lot of my members have got personal opinions. And I wish I could speak more, but I am not a political group. I'm a charity group.
Of course, now, on to the third section of this, which is a little guest house I found right opposite Extra Bar. It's very cheap. Take a look at it now. So I'm here on Soy Bacau in Paddy's Bar, which is opposite Extra Bar. And the rooms are not quite ready yet, so he didn't want me to film them, which is fair play. They're all being renovated. They're going to be ready the first week of June. 500 baht per night. Great location opposite Extra Bar in Soy Bacau. What I'll do is next month I'll come back and I'll, you know, when they're ready, I'll film the rooms. They have got a Facebook page. You can check on that, Paddy's Bar on Soy Bacau, and have a look at the progress there. But I thought I'd incorporate this one in the, you know, in the lower budget, 500 baht a night, because, you know, everybody wants a lower budget, air-conned. It's all got brand new furniture, brand new wardrobes. They're waiting for the fridges to come in, so definitely worth 500 baht. Anyway, back over to Extra Bar. So that's Paddy's Bar, 500 baht a night, right opposite us here at Extra Bar. So if you stay there, you know, you were looking for somewhere cheap, come in here, you're right opposite Extra Bar, and it's only 60 baht a beer in here as well.
Brilliant.
So it's cheap for everybody.
Great bar.
So Arthur, continuing on, tell us a little bit more about the charity.
Yeah, well, so we're in our third year now. We do a home and away basis as well. When we first started, we went to any bar that had a poppy box. That was the initial intention.
Right.
What we're down to now, 3 years later, 170 meetings later.
Right.
65 different bars later.
How many beers is that?
Quite a few Sundays. And we're down to, we've got a close circle of about 8 or 10 bars that support us really, really well. Extra Bar are the best, but alternate weeks we go to various other bars.
Yes.
There's about 8 of them, and they're scattered from McClure through to Johnson.
Right.
I don't want to start naming them all individually yet, maybe on another programme, but they are great supporters. They give back as much as we bring to them, and it's a great relationship.
Great.
So that's 170 meetings down the line. Donations, obviously the main donations we give is to SAPA. We do a big raffle every year. First year was poppies. So a little point of interest, raffle last year was an RAF guitar. That's our donations to SAPA in London.
Right.
First year we raffled some poppies and we raised money for SAPA. Last year was the RAF guitar.
So you were telling me a bit ago you're going to be racing again for a...
Yeah, we've got another one coming this year. Last year I worked at Royal Chelsea, that's my job, I do security in the music industry, and Jeff Beck happened to be playing.
Right.
So we got him.
This is where the guitar's coming.
Yeah, so we got Jeff Beck with the guitar.
That's great.
And he gladly signed it.
That's brilliant.
So that really helped. And we raised a fantastic amount of money last year.
That's brilliant, Arthur. So guys, if you want to come along to Social on Sunday, which is every Sunday, Do you meet here every Sunday?
No, we meet here alternate. Throughout the summer,
Right, so you meet in a
I have
different
to go and do a bit of work,
Yeah.
you know, and raise money in the UK for Sabbath. But when I come back in September, every Sunday in here up till the middle of September, 2 o'clock, and Danny's offered to host it every Sunday.
I'm going to get something in now, which I've been meaning to get in for a while. You moan at me, you say, oh, look at you, Nick, you're looking old, even though I'm doing some filming now, just got up in the morning, my eyes are big bags. All for here, I'm 49 years old, I don't hide my age, I'm 50 in January. Arthur is 69, and he's 70 in January, aren't you?
Yeah, and
I can't believe he's 70.
January the 5th, ladies and gents, is also this year's raffle prize is a black watch guitar with authentic black watch guitar with the crest on and the clan's names on. We're raffling that throughout the summer in the UK and here. We'll be doing the draw on January the 5th, which is my birthday, which I'm having a party.
Mine's
here,
on the 11th.
and it's rumoured to be my 70th.
Six diggers on the beach. Is this going to be a regular occurrence every time we have a big downpour, which we had last night? I just thought I'd add this on the end because people were asking me how's the beach, and then I saw on the Pattaya news that there's substantial damage to the beach again after the downpour. You know, it's going to keep happening, isn't it, unless they sort the drainage out, and that's not just the drainage on the beach, that's the drainage throughout Pattaya. And they are actually doing it and working on that, so unfortunately I'm bringing you bad news again, but they're covering it up, you know, they're filling it all in. This is the second biggest downpour of the year we had, and the second time the beach was washed away. I'll give them one thing, they're very efficient, you know, they're filling the beach back in, but every time it rains, this is going to cost a fortune. Arthur, thank you very much for this. I really appreciate you having a chat with us. I just want to say a couple of things. Don't forget this Friday night here at Extra Bar, it's the NDTVi party night. I think it's going to be busy. I think there's going to be quite a few people here. The next day, I'm off to Malaysia on the train. So that will be the start of my next video. It'll be ending here at the end of the night, and then you'll be seeing me get off towards Malaysia. Arthur, thank you very much for coming along.
No, thanks.
Appreciate it, really appreciate it.
Cheers.
And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time in Malaysia.